Hello friends, it's Pastor Moses, and I'm actually here today at one of the treasures here in Barrie, also known as Tollendale Village, a place where many of the members of our church actually reside in. I'm here because there is a little vessel, shall we say, that is quite the treasure that we see every winter, and I wanted to check it out in person. So will you join with me in checking it out? Happy New Year, everybody. I am actually here inside the Strick-Orda Igloo here in Tollendale Village. Can you believe it? It's actually really warm in here. I'm looking at the thermometer and it is just around 0 degrees. And today it's actually like -8 outside. So it's actually quite warm in here. I feel really privileged to be sitting inside here because it is nice and warm. I feel protected. It's almost feels like I'm a treasure in this wonderful jar that is made out of snow and ice. Now, you probably know where I'm going with this because I've already shared that this year we're going to be looking at 2 Corinthians chapter 4, where Paul talks about treasure in jars of clay. Now, unfortunately, with everything closed, I couldn't really go to a pottery shop. But as you know, to make a jar of clay, it's not simply just slabbing clay together. There's a lot of work that actually goes into making a jar of clay. Not only do you have to get some clay, you have to get something to rotate the clay so that you can form it and shape it and mold it into what you want. But not only that, for it to be a good piece of pottery, you actually have to put a lot of stress into it. You have to put a lot of heat into it. You have to make sure that it won't crack even if you put it into a furnace that's over 1,000 degrees Celsius. Or maybe 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe someone can correct me. I guess what I'm trying to say is that for a jar of clay to actually make it into a store or make it into your home, it actually has to go through a lot of difficulty to get there. And I think Paul kind of got that because after sharing that we have this treasure in jars of clay, he goes on about all the difficulties that we may face in life, but that at the end of the day, that's not going to break us because there's something, a treasure that will sustain us. And I hope that you can join with me this Sunday as we look together what it means when we say treasure in jars of clay. Tune in 9:30 on the live stream. See you there. Blessing.